Hello YouTube, it is CabooseSayzWTF here, and here today I have something a little different for you guys. I'm actually going back to my roots a little bit. Today I'll be showcasing a preview and download for Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3 vehicle files for Xbox 360 game saves. The reason I'm doing this is because I've had a lot of people ask, I've been requested over the years, I've had one person in particular that keeps bugging me about it. It's a nice way to put it. But tossing all the projects I'm doing around, I've decided to go ahead and release what I have on these so far. So basically what these are is special rare vehicles for Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. All you got to do is use a save editor that has a garage editor, and you just import these vehicles into your game save and you'll have them in your game. I will not be covering or releasing bling versions of vehicles, ultimate versions of vehicles with this special part or this special realm or this something yada 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 that you normally get in the mechanic. I don't focus on those because the random generation on those is, well, it's ridiculous because you have to sit forever to get the randomly generated shit to actually pop up and be the part you want. So I am not focusing on those. I am working on Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 4 as well, but right now Hazard still has to incorporate a garage editor for Saints Row 1 before I can do that. Sure, I could release full-on game saves with the vehicles, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather you guys have the ability to just, download the vehicle file and import it into your game save. That way you don't have to use another save that I supply, if you get what I mean. Saints Row 4 side, you can go ahead and do it, but the reason I'm not releasing those yet is because I'm not done with Saints Row 4 for one, and two, his editor still has a good bit of bugs I've been finding. So hopefully eventually he'll have most of his tool bug free. So anyways, you're going to need basically two tools here. You're going to need Horizon, and you're going to need his Hazard Saints Row the Collection editor. Horizon you can get from wemod.com. The Saints Row Collection game save editor you can get from x3t-infinity.com. I actually have links for all this in the description below so you don't have to hunt for them, as well as downloads below for the vehicle data files. Now, as time goes on, these files will be updated. I even plan to redo this video eventually when I have the full collection of Saints Row vehicles done for at least Saints Row 1, 2, 3, and 4. For Xbox 360, because that's all I'm focusing on. I'm not doing this for PS3, I'm not doing this for PC, I'm not doing this for PS4 or PS5, I'm not doing it for those consoles. I do apologize. If someone else wants to take on the task to do that, be my guest, but I am not focusing on those consoles. This is Xbox 360 only. Anyways, you're going to want to download the Saints Row the Collection editor and Horizon. Once you have those installed, I'm not going to go over how to install those. It's self-explanatory, and I already have them installed, and I don't want to have to go back and reinstall them. I do apologize, but it's legitimately just a few clicks of a button you get the programs installed. So on Horizon, you need to have at least a external drive with a game save you want to modify in it. I have my game saves here in a folder on my desktop that I've already extracted and have used. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the Saints Row the Collection editor once it pops up here. And right now I'm just showing you the basics of how to put the vehicles in your garage, then I'll show you all the vehicles in game. Now I could have missed some vehicles, that's why I'm saying this stuff will more than likely get updated in the future, because I'm only one person, so I'm sure there's things I've missed. So once the Saints Row the Collection editor is opened, you want to go to wherever your game save is. For this first part, I'm just going to be doing Saints Row 2. I'm also going to show the Saints Row 3 vehicles, but it's the same process on Saints Row 3 as well. So I'm just going to open it. Here in the editor, it's going to ask, would you like to make a backup? I recommend clicking yes, just in case something bad happens, but I always recommend having a backup of your game save before you ever make any modifications, regardless, because there could be an issue that arises. So we're just going to click yes to make a backup. Here, we're going to go to the Garage tab. Here, I'm just going to delete all these vehicles. So we're going to click the first one, and we go down here to the last one, hold Shift, then click the last one. It lets me select all vehicles, right click, and we're just going to click Delete All Vehicles. Alright, I now have a clean garage to work off of. So once in here, we're going to right click, oh wait, hang on. We're going to click Add Vehicles. And then we're going to go to my little download here for SR2. I'm not going to cover the Chop Shop vehicles or the Demo Derby ones in the video. It's just the Chop Shop magazine ones, or at least most of them. Then the Demo Derby ones are just every level of Demo Derby vehicles that you can't normally get, like from no upgrades to fully max. These are the ones you actually use in the actual Demolition Derby, activity. I'm not going to go over those either, but if you want to use them, you can. I will be going over the DLC rare vehicles and some of the more good ones here. So once you find a vehicle you want, you'll click it, click open, and it'll add it to the garage. Now you can do this one at a time. I think it'll actually let you mass. Yeah, so you can mass inject as well. So that's the basic example of how you inject them. I'm just going to inject a few of them just to show you here. Go back. Atlas Breaker cutscene. Yeah. So that's just a rough example. So once you're done, you're going to click save. Then you can close the file. And me, I like to just reopen it to make sure that, it did open or it did inject them. I'm going to go back to our garage area, and as you can see, all my vehicles are here. So now we're going to reclose the file. We're going to go back into Horizon. Here, ignore these pictures. These are game saves I made back in 2013. I don't have those videos up on my channel anymore, but this is back when I used to watermark my stuff. So since you're using your game save, your profile ID, device ID, and console ID should match. If not, I don't think I have any profiles on here. Yes, I do. So we're just going to use this account as an example. So we'll just copy profile ID, put it over this. We'll get the device ID, put it over that, and then we'll get the console ID and also put it over this, and then we'll click save or hash or assign. Then we'll save the device, and yes, we'll do that save again. And then if we go to our SR2 tab, we'll have a game save here for profile player 1. And then you'll just, safely eject the USB, put it back in your game console, then go boot up the game, go to your garage, and you'll have those vehicles in your garage. So that was a basic example of how to import them and how to delete them and how to save your game save. Now I'm going to hush for a minute, and now I'll be showing you the footage of all the vehicles I have.
There's too much that's going on, I don't know what to do. Paralyzed by options in this world, can't pick and choose. Yeah, everybody's life is on display, including you. Yeah, I feel every day is just the same, stuck in a loop. I need some variety, I'm sick of this anxiety. I'm sick of this society, they make us feel a rivalry. Compare ourselves to others, but we all got different mothers. We were raised in different structures, so we're different, it's no wonder, yeah. I just want a great life, something where I feel like I just didn't waste time. Something I look back and say that was a great time. Cause man, I just hate when the years pass by the wayside. I'm so lost inside, and I need a little time to find who I am in this life. I will find a way to feel alive. I'm so lost inside. You better watch out now, I figured something out, what this whole life's about, yeah. It's not the goal, it's the journey, wasted emotion is worry. I'll stop being in a hurry, and I'll just enjoy what I'm doing. Keep pushing forward and moving, appreciate the improvement, yeah. I was so stuck on a goal, was losing sight of my soul. Need to enjoy getting old and be so present. I don't know if there's a heaven, but I know I wanna get in. And sometimes I feel a presence, energy in a direction, so I follow intuition. It took me to a musician, now I'm on a different mission, to help others with afflictions. Now I'm not lost inside, I finally have seemed to find who I am in this life, and I found a way to feel alive. I'm not
yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. I got a vision of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy with progressing. I don't ever second guess it. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Yo, bitch, out my motherfucking way. I get it daily, kid, work so hard I'm off the grid. But you can find me in the zone, getting after it. It takes work, you don't need to be talented. That's for people who are lazy, want it fast and quick. I got goals, they never get old in my soul. I'm on a roll, I'm going all in, never fold. I'm in control, the driver's seat is made of gold. I'll teach you how to do it one day when my story's told.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way. I look at what's in front of me, don't focus on the other things. I know that if I'm struggling, that only leads to a tough for me. And I want and need something that could challenge me. Build up all my calluses, push through all their callousness. Becoming reckless, I'm ambitious and I'm restless, yeah. Was an apprentice but possessed a different engine. So I asked a lot of questions and I learned a lot of lessons, yeah. Got different weapons and I worked on my direction, yeah.
We gon' hike through the flames, we gon' die with a name, and we gon' fight through the pain. We gon' rise up and change, and we gon' strive to make gains. Cause we don't hide from the blame, we take pride when we train. We gon'
gon' rise up and change. And we gon' hike through the flame. We gon' die with a name. And we gon' fight through the pain. Yeah, we gon' rise up and change. And we gon' strive to make gain. We don't hide from the pain. We take pride when we train. We gon' rise up and change. When I make that bet, got goals in my mind that I want real bad, so I work and strive to get all of that. Don't need any luck, my work pays off, cause the more I work, the more I take off. I don't lack direction, I'm never lost, always on play, never hit pause. And I teach classes on these things, lessons came through lyrically, but now I think it's time to be professor of the finer things, to guide the next to try and be proactively trying things in the shadows quietly, building their own dynasty. And we gon' hike through the flame, we gon' die with a name, and we gon' fight through the pain. We gon' rise up and change, and we gon' strive to make gain, cause we don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train. We gon' rise up and change, and we gon' hike through the flame. We gon' die with a name, and we gon' fight through the pain. We gon' rise up and change, and we gon' strive to make gain. We don't hide from the blame. We take pride when we train. We gon' rise up and change. Feel the cold world try to put me on my knees, and I feel all of the pressure to provide everything. So I keep my head down, work hard and believe that tomorrow will be better. Give it time and you'll see. But there's always a new fight, always a rough night, cause it takes a few tries to get something new right. When it's been a tough life, you need a new view sight to see what to do, like to make a new move, right? And I can feel the weight of the world, better brace fast. Got a little blood in my mouth, I can taste that. And I've been beaten, bruised from the fight, ain't no fake out. Calluses, they grow from the pain and the days pass. But I will never give up, and I will never give in. Strength is all I got now, and damn it man, I'm all in. So I might have to stay tall, never show I'm bleeding. When everything is too much, you will see me leading. Life is full of challenge, that's the only way to live. Dopamine is something that to get you have to give. In the moment it may suck, but that's the only way to win. Keep your head and chin up, take the blows and don't give in. And life will hit you so hard, we've been through it so far. Wake up with a new scar, some just want a new start. But we all get a different hand, dealt to us a different plan. Take your gifts and make a stand, you don't get a second chance. And I can feel the weight of the world, better brace fast. Got a little blood in my mouth, I can taste that. And I've been beaten, bruised from the fight, ain't no fake out. Calluses, they grow from the pain and the days pass. But I will never give up, and I will never give in. Strength is all I got now, and damn it man, I'm all in. So I might have to stay tall, never show I'm bleeding. When everything is too much, you will see me leading. gotta stay awake, stay alive. It's all on me to find a way to make it in life. Have to believe or else the pain will take all the fight right out of me. So I just lay awake late at night, thinking of things that I can do to make progress. It's all in the process, train the subconscious. That shit works, I promise. So take what you need, no breaks, hit the speed. Don't save anything, don't waste all you could be. I'll do it right, I'll do it wrong. I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna be strong. I wanna fly before I'm gone. I wake up, I'm possessed. I just wanna be the best, fly above all the rest. Not enough, what is next? Feel the blood in my chest, let it pump until I'm dead. I wanna feel alive, I've got this inner drive. Ain't working 9 to 5,